In this video, I'm going to give you my review and opinion on the Bauer steel adjustable leg sawhorses sold at Harbor Freight. I'm going to tell you why I bought them, how they've been holding up, and I'm going to go over some features on them. So let's get started. Now, one of the reasons you might be looking at these sawhorses is because you want the adjustable height. I have this one here at its lowest position, this one at its highest. So if we take a look, this is going to be about 32.5 inches high to this surface here. This one I have in its lowest position. You're looking at about 24.5 inches in its lowest position. Now if we take a look at the total surface area, these are 43 inches wide. If you measure for the inside of the 2x4 cutouts, you're looking at about 35 inches. Now another reason I chose these over other brands, this has a nice wide pivoting foot pad. This foot pad's about an inch bigger than a DeWalt, and I do like that it pivots so that if you're on uneven ground, it still sits nice and flat. I think the Bauer also has an easier and more secure adjustable leg. You simply flip the red part down, and as you push it down, it releases a pin right here. If I push that down, it releases the pin, allows me to slide the leg up and down. If I just release it, the pin goes in this hole, and then to lock in place, you just flip up this red lever. It's very quick on how to adjust these. And when you snap this in place, it gives a really good secure feel. This is another feature that some of the other sawhorses don't have. I haven't used it yet, but it is here. It's kind of a support leg. If you're going to cut a bunch of 2x4s maybe with a miter saw, you could stack them up along here, or you can put a small already cut sheet of plywood on here and use this as some type of support. I've just been leaving them up. I haven't really had a chance to use them, but they are there. I'm just going to show you how to open and close these. You're just going to lay it on its side. You're going to fold in the middle support. And then if you see right here, it says close first. This one here says open first. So we're obviously going to close this end up first. I'll go ahead and close up this end. Now I did notice, I folded these up and put them away a couple times, that you do have to spread this apart just a little bit because these feet do get hung up on here. So when you fold it up, I'll show you again, when this is coming down, just open this up just a little bit so it fits in there. It's a pretty tight fit. And now you'll know it's secure because you'll see the pin right there and right here. So you can go ahead and grab it by the grab handle and carry it, hang it up on the shelf in your garage if you need to. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to open them up. There's a sticker right here that says open first. I'm going to push that pin down and pull the leg out. And now this one over here, you're going to push the pin down, pull the leg out as well. And go ahead and open the legs up and pull this center support piece down. But one thing I notice right here, sometimes these catch. So I just squeeze in just a little bit on the sheet metal. Just like that. So if you take a look right there, this silver part needs to be on the outside of this black sheet metal. And sometimes when you're opening them up real fast, this will get hung up. Like I said, if you just squeeze this in a little bit, it will open up and pop right on the outside. We'll go ahead and do the same on this side. And that's all there is to it. I saved one of the boxes just to show you in this video. There's one Sawhorse per box, so you'll need 2 boxes. And this is end of September 2022, so prices are right around $54 a piece. With tax, you're going to be just shy of $120 for a pair of them. I saved the box also because it says 2,600 pound capacity per pair, 1,300 pounds per Sawhorse. I've probably only put about 300 pounds on them, so I can't go by what this says. It just feels very sturdy with, 300-400 pounds on there with no problem. Well, this is what the box looks like. If you go into Harbor Freight, you're going to be looking for this. Well, something else that I didn't really notice until I started using them, it has an anti-slip surface right here. It's basically like grip tape, what you would find on like a skateboard, but that is pretty handy. My old Sawhorses were plastic and stuff slid around all the time, and I've noticed that when I put sheets of plywood on here, it does not move at all. So I am really happy with this anti-skid on here. Now I would say the main reason I went out and had to get some new Sawhorses is because I really like this 2x4 cutout. This can make a nice big table. You can put a 4x8 sheet of plywood on here. You can put all different kinds of tools on there. You can put your miter saw on it if you don't have a stand. I'm going to be staining a whole bunch of trim, and I'm just going to lay the trim across here like this, so I can probably stain about 15 pieces of window trim at a time. I thought that's going to come in really handy with having these supports with the cutout for the 2x4s like this. Now these Sawhorses are powder coated and the legs are zinc coated. Now I have used it out in the driveway and I've noticed like some of the paint's getting scuffed. It hasn't really taken any off, but I thought the paint would be a little bit more heavy duty. I mean, it's not bad. You can tell it's thicker than paint, but it's not real thick powder coat. It should hold up as long as you're careful with it. But if you're going to slide these around on concrete, I think the paint's going to wear off pretty quick. Now in conclusion, for $54, I don't think there's a better Sawhorse out there, especially when you include the adjustable legs. When you're looking at the DeWalt upper end with their adjustable legs, some of those are over $100 a piece. Now, in my opinion, Harbor Freight has really kind of upped their game in the last about 2 to 3 years with their tools, power tools, and accessories like this. I think they've really come a long way to what they used to be, 7 to 10 years ago. So we're at $120 with tax for both Sawhorses. You're looking at 2,600 pound capacity, which I myself personally would never put that much weight on these, but they do have a good solid feel. And once you get them set up, you're like, these things feel pretty solid. I really like the swivel feet, and I do like how quickly they fold up and unfold. The only thing is you want to squeeze in that sheet metal a little bit when you unfold them. You need to pull it out a little bit when you fold the legs in. It's just kind of a tight squeeze. So all in all, I do recommend these. Go check out your local Harbor Freight and pick them up, and I think you'll be happy you did. Thanks for watching this video.